Psalms chapter 25, verse 1. O Lord, you are my God. I will exalt you. I will praise your name, for you have done wonderful things. Your counsel of old are faithfulness and truth. Hey, good morning, everybody. I just sitting here on my deck, another beautiful day in Lander. It's kind of cloudy out. Every once in a while, the sun comes out. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about the wonderful things that God has done for all of us, and his counsel, his faithfulness, and his truth. And it gets us, me, to thinking that I hope we never take his faithfulness for granted. I hope we never take his truth for granted. I hope we understand what God has given to us, and it's more than just everyday life. We get the everyday life. We get to live in our communities, and all of our communities are special to each and every one of us. Whether we live here in Wyoming and we are right up against the foothills and the mountains, or whether we live in the plains of Nebraska and Kansas, or along the rivers in Missouri, or wherever it is that we live, we know what God has given us. And we look around and we truly appreciate everything that God has given us and all that God has done for us. But do we ever take God's faithfulness for granted? Do we ever, as it says in here, take his truth for granted? And sometimes I wonder if we do. Sometimes I wonder, where are we at? What are we doing? Has God forsaken us? Has God left us? Is the Bible true? And it's easy to question that in circumstances, difficult circumstances. But it's amazing to me as I look out and I look around, and it's not so much what I see, but it's what I know awaits. And it awaits because God is faithful to me, and his truth is faithful. God promised us, every one of us, that if we are faithful to him, in the end, when God calls us home, that's where we're going to be. We're going to be home. He promised us that. He reminds us and tells us that if we're faithful to him, then we are assured salvation. I hope we don't ever take God's faithfulness and God's truth for granted. I hope we hold them dear and close to our lives, in our lives, and to our heart. And I hope that we build on that every single day. I hope we reach out to that faithfulness of God. I hope we reach out to that truth of God, and that we hold it dear, and that we build off of it, making ourselves to become better and better, making ourselves to become stronger and stronger. I hope wherever you're at today that you're building on the faithfulness and truth of God, knowing that he is there for us every day, doing everything that he has promised for us in our lives. I hope you guys have a great day today, wherever you're at. I hope that you glorify God in all that you do and say. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.